Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into some of history's most perplexing disappearances, those that left the world astounded, questioned, and often unresolved. We'll be exploring stories filled with inexplicable circumstances, astonishing returns, and lingering unanswered questions. So grab your detective hats and join us on this exciting journey into the abyss of the unknown. Let's unravel these mysteries together. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. Number 1. Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was a prominent figure in aviation history as the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. In 1937, during her ambitious flight to circumnavigate the globe, Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan disappeared over the Pacific Ocean near Howland Island. Extensive search operations led by the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard were deployed to find the aviator, but neither Earhart nor her plane were ever found. Various theories have been proposed to explain her disappearance, including crashing into the ocean due to poor visibility, being captured by the Japanese on suspicion of spying, or even secretly living out her life under a different identity. Despite numerous investigations and extensive research, the mystery of Amelia Earhart's disappearance remains one of the most intriguing unresolved cases in history. Number 2. Richie Edwards. Richard James Richie Edwards, rhythm guitarist and lyricist for the Welsh rock band Manic Street Preachers, mysteriously disappeared in 1995. Edwards was known for his intellectual lyrics and self-destructive behavior, causing widespread speculation about his mental state at the time of his disappearance. His car was found abandoned near the Severn Bridge, a notorious suicide spot. Despite no physical evidence of a body and numerous alleged sightings in the years that followed, the mystery of Edwards' fate continues to perplex fans and investigators alike. In 2008, he was officially declared presumed dead, but the lack of closure has left his disappearance shrouded in speculation and controversy. Number 3. Harold Holt. Harold Holt was serving as the 17th Prime Minister of Australia when he vanished in 1967 while swimming at Cheviot Beach near Portsea, Victoria. Holt was an experienced swimmer and the sea conditions were rough that day. Despite a massive search and rescue operation, no trace of Holt was ever found. His sudden disappearance sparked a range of conspiracy theories, from being kidnapped by a Chinese submarine to faking his own death. Despite being replaced in office and memorialized with the Harold Holt Swim Center, the disappearance of an incumbent world leader while in office remains a rare and unresolved mystery. Number 4. Agatha Christie. Famous British mystery author Agatha Christie became the subject of a real-life mystery when she disappeared in December 1926. After her car was found abandoned near a lake, a nationwide search was launched that lasted 11 days. Eventually, Christie was found safe at a spa hotel in Harrogate, registered under the name of her husband's lover. Christie claimed to have no memory of how she got there, and the episode was later attributed to a rare case of dissociative amnesia triggered by stress. Despite this explanation, the circumstances surrounding her disappearance and the nature of her condition have been the subject of much debate, adding a touch of real-life mystery to the life of this celebrated author. Number 5. D.B. Cooper. On November 24, 1971, a man calling himself Dan Cooper, later misreported as D.B. Cooper, hijacked a Northwest Orient Airlines flight. After receiving $200,000 in ransom and 4 parachutes, Cooper jumped from the aircraft mid-flight over the Pacific Northwest. Despite an extensive manhunt and ongoing FBI investigation, the identity and fate of Cooper remain unknown. Several pieces of evidence, including a small portion of the ransom money, were found over the years, but none have led to a definitive conclusion. This case remains one of the most captivating unsolved mysteries in the history of commercial aviation and law enforcement. Number 6. The Mary Celeste crew. In 1872, the merchant ship Mary Celeste set sail from New York to Genoa, Italy, only to be discovered adrift off the Azores Islands with no crew on board. The ship was in good condition, and the cargo of alcohol was mostly untouched. The crew's personal belongings, including pipes, clothing, and a child's toy, were still in place, indicating a sudden departure. Despite the logbook being updated until a few days before the discovery, there was no mention of any trouble. Numerous theories have been proposed over the years to explain the crew's disappearance, including mutiny, piracy, seaquake, and even alien abduction. The fate of the Mary Celeste's crew remains one of the most enduring mysteries in maritime history. Number 7. Stephen Kubaki. In 1978, Stephen Kubaki, a graduate student studying German, disappeared while skiing along the Lake Michigan shoreline. His skis and backpack were found near the frozen lake, but there was no sign of Kubaki. After 15 months, Kubaki woke up in a field in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, wearing clothes that were not his own and with no memory of the intervening time. Despite regaining his life, the reasons behind Kubaki's disappearance and his activities during the missing months remain a baffling mystery, making it one of the strangest cases of a missing person returning. Number 8. Frederick Valentich. Frederick Valentich, a 20-year-old Australian pilot, disappeared while flying over Bass Strait in 1978. Before his disappearance, Valentich radioed air traffic control about a strange aircraft following him, stating it was not an aircraft. Despite extensive searches, neither Valentich nor his plane was ever found. His last words, along with the mysterious circumstances of his disappearance, have fueled speculation and theories, including UFOs and extraterrestrial encounters. Valentich's disappearance remains one of the most discussed unsolved mysteries in the realm of unexplained phenomena and aviation history. Number 9. Percy Fawcett. Percy Fawcett, a seasoned British explorer, disappeared in the Amazon rainforest in 1925 during an expedition to find Z, an ancient lost city. Fawcett, his son Jack, and their companion Raleigh Rimmel were last seen by Western civilization when they departed on their quest. Despite numerous rescue missions and reported sightings, the fate of the Fawcett party remains unknown. Over time, the story of Fawcett's ill-fated expedition has taken on a life of its own, spawning numerous books, films, and inspiring other adventurers. The mystery of what happened to Fawcett and his party in the Amazon continues to captivate the public imagination. Number 10. Etan Patz. The disappearance of 6-year-old Etan Patz in New York City on May 25, 1979, shocked America and triggered a nationwide movement focusing on missing children. Patz vanished while walking to his school bus stop, the first time he had ever walked the route alone. Despite extensive search efforts and media coverage, Patz was never found. In 2012, a man named Pedro Hernandez confessed to murdering Patz, but his body was never found, and doubts linger about the validity of the confession. Etan's disappearance and the lack of closure changed American parenting and law enforcement, making his case one of the most influential unsolved mysteries in the U.S. And that's a wrap for today's intriguing journey into history's most perplexing disappearances. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Mysteries Unveiled. Hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't hesitate to share this video with your fellow mystery enthusiasts. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.